So what we're doing tonight is basically we're gonna go over how to enter and exit a trade. All right. So a few things we're gonna talk about is your lot number. So write that down. Lot number, LOT number. Your take profit and stop loss. All right. Now, hopefully by now everybody was able to watch the IML videos, right? Basic 1 through 4, right? Now, here's the thing. This training every Sunday is for everybody to be on the same page. We don't leave nobody behind. So if you have a question, ask the question. All of us is on the same page trying to understand how to make money in this foreign exchange market. So don't worry about being shy. Everybody was in the same boat. We all trying to get everybody to learn this skill. So if you have a question or I going too fast, just stop me, slow me down, and I'll answer it for you, okay? So is there any board? So with that being said, I need feedback from you all too, especially when we start going through the stuff. So I need some nods or yes or no or whatever, okay? Now, is there anybody that's not verified with their broker? Everybody's verified?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. What about, have you been able to open up either a demo account or fund your live account as yet?
We have a demo account.
Okay, perfect. I strongly recommend everybody, if you're in your first week, I strongly recommend you use your demo account until you get comfortable with plugging in trades, all right? We're going to go over entering and exiting the trade, but if you don't understand how to plug these numbers in, you could lose money. So we want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing and you're comfortable plugging in these numbers first, all right? And that's what the demo account is for. So other than that, everybody else already have a demo or your live account, correct? I see people looking up and looking down. Nobody saying nothing.
Yeah, David.
All right, cool. So first thing we're going to talk about is lot number, LOT. All right. So your lot number is going to be 3 to 5%. Now, when I give you this information, I'll give you examples of what I use, and I'll tell you what you should use when you start off. All right. So your lot number should be 3 to 5% of trading balance. Okay. I use 10% of my trading balance as a max. So your minimum lot number, your maximum lot number should not go over 10%. Now, on your broker, basically the broker that you're using is kind of like a bank, your money hub. The broker it does is you deposit and you withdraw from your broker. So you deposit money into the broker. Okay, hey, if you have, go ahead and mute your line until you have a question, because we got some feedback going on. So just go, if you have some background noises, just mute your line, and then if you have questions or you need to answer, just unmute it.
She's only asking a minute. When she get them in a minute. That's good.
Ricky, that's you. Ricky, that's you. Help me out.
Sorry.
That's all right. All right. So the broker is your money hub. Paul, you make deposits, you make withdrawals from your broker. You got some more. Who is that? Who is that? Eddie, that's you, eh?
I can feel it.
All right, thanks. So the broker is your, all right? So you make your deposits and your withdrawals through your broker. All right. So let's just say, you're starting off with $100 in your trading balance to trade in the foreign exchange market. The maximum lot number should be 10%. What you should start off with is 3 to 5%. So if I was trading $100, when I'm trading, my lot number should be no more than 10 cents when I'm trading. All right. And what we'll do is we'll show you how to plug these numbers in also. So all I'm trying to do is give you some information before we go and plug these in the system. So lot number, 3 to 5%, no more than 10%. All right. Everybody got that? And that's according to your trading balance. All right. So, for example, if your trading balance was $300, your maximum lot number should be no more than 30 cents. Okay, that would be 10 cents. If your trading balance was 200, your maximum lot number should be no more than 20 cents. If it was 1,000, your maximum lot number shouldn't be no more than $1. All right, give me some feedback. Everybody understand that? Y'all could unmute if you ain't got no background noises. I need some feedback. I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Comprende.
All right, perfect. So take profit.
Gotcha.
Now, before we go to take profit, write this down. PIPS, P-I-P-S, stands for percent in profit. You're going to hear that word a lot, PIPS. So when you're looking at a chart, when you're looking at these graphs, these charts with the trades, as you go up in the graph or you go down, they call it PIPS. Okay, so that's you can gain PIPS to make money, or you could lose PIPS to lose money. All right, so PIPS stands for percent in profit. All right, now take profit. Take profit. Go ahead and write this down. Buy equals plus 10.
I am.
Sell equals minus 10. It'll make sense in a minute. In a take profit, a buy is equal plus 10. A sell is equal minus 10. All right. In your stop loss, I'll get back to the take profit in a minute. Stop loss. Now your stop loss, well, let me rewind. So take profit. Let's just say you're in a trade, okay? Anytime you enter a trade, if you're in a buy, for you to make money in a trade, that trade has to go up. Okay, so anytime you hear buy, that means you have to go up to make money. If you hear sell, the trade has to go down for you to make money. Okay, so buy goes up, sell goes down. So I want to give you a picture. So when you enter a trade, buy or sell, you enter and you have an entry price. So let's just say you enter a trade right here. Okay, now if you're in a buy, for us to make money, what does the trade have to do?
Go up.
Okay, so that's why we add 10 pips in a buy. So if this is the entry price and your take profit is here, you get in the trade here and the market goes up 10 pips, it knocks you out of the trade in a plus and puts your money in an account, and you just made money. Okay? Same thing and in a sell. For us to make money in a sell, it has to do what?
Go down.
Go down. So if this is the market when you enter the trade, your take profit is going to be down here. So when you enter the trade and it goes down and it touches your take profit, it knocks you out of a trade in a plus, and you made money. Now the good thing about this is not the stock market. When you trade in the foreign exchange, you could jump in the trade in whatever direction is going and make money in that direction. So if the market on a particular trade is going down, then you want to go in a sell to make money on the market going down. Vice versa. If it's going in a buy, you want to make money on the trade going up, the market going up. So it's not like a stock market where it goes up and down and you can lose and they say pull out. You just jump in the trade in whatever direction it's going. All right? We have any questions on take profit so far?
No.
Good.
All right. Now, so in our terms, take profit is basically give me my money and run. I want my money, let me go, I done. All right? Now, a stop loss. A stop loss is a safety net. It's your cushion. It's basically what you're willing to risk. Okay? Now, if anybody tell you that something is 100% guaranteed, they lie. The only thing that's 100% guaranteed, you're going to die. So, there's not 100% guarantee, but our ratio is about 92 to 96% accurate. So that means in every 10 trades you get in, about 9 of them you probably hit, depending on what you're using. Now, we have a few options that you can use. One of them is Dr. K. That's basically our master trader that everybody uses. She comes on Monday through Thursday at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're in the Bahamas, that is 5 a.m. Dallas, Bahamas and Detroit is 5 a.m. I think New York is the same. Dallas is 4 a.m. And then Canada, you would be, what, 2 a.m., right, Danny? Because you're 2 hours behind us. So what she's a master trader, and you can go on her system. Is called 10 Pips and Dip. You go to IML Academy, and she comes on just like how I'm on here for a live Zoom. And then you can see her chart. She's training you and teaching you, and then she'll tell you what trades to jump in. All right? So that's one option. We have another option called swipe trades. Now, a few of us in the group, in the WhatsApp group, already have swipe trades. So what we usually do when we get a notification on a particular trade, we'll screenshot it and send it in the group. So you can jump in swipe trades, and then you have a whole bunch of other master traders that you can log on to IML TV, and they have a schedule, and you can actually choose which one you want to go and watch and learn their system as they give you trades to jump in and make money also. All right, then you have the harmonic scanner that you could use. There's so much options and tools that you could use to get with this company to actually make some money. But you know, the key is for you to learn the skill. You know, if you can learn how to jump in the trade by yourself and make money, you don't have to worry about none of this thing, you know, these things. So that's why I call this on-the-job training. You can actually learn the skill set, you know, while you earn some money. Don't just be lazy and just expect to get trades from other people, or expect to go and just wait on Dr. K in the morning. That's a plus. You can make money as you learn the skill. So always be a student. Don't be lazy, all right? So back to stop loss. Stop loss is your safety net, your cushion. So remember, when we said that we was in a trade, okay, now before we go that, I'll go there. Stop loss for your first couple weeks, I would say 30 to 50 pips. I use 100 pips. I'm just telling you what I use. So your stop loss, you want to, in a buy, write this down. Buy equals minus 30 to 50 pips. Now, put a circle or highlight it. This is your money, what you're willing to risk. So 30 to 50 pips. You just circle that. And you could choose 40, whatever you choose between 30 and 50. All right, so buy equals minus 30 to 50, and a sell equals plus 30 to 50 pips. Everybody get that? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yeah.
All right, so we go back to our example, right? If this is the market and we went into a buy, for me to make money, the trade has to do what?
Go up.
Go up. So that means my stop loss is going to be what? Below my entry price. So a stop loss is basically saying, my prediction is saying in a buy, the market needs to go up for me to make money. But let's just say the trade was off and it starts to go down. Well, now the stop loss is down here saying, hey, this is as much as I'm going to lose, and I'm going to be able to trade another day. All it's doing is protecting your account and making sure your account don't get wiped out. Because once the market hits your lines on your take profit and your stop loss, it takes you out of the trade, and it either puts your money in an account, which you profit, or if it hits your stop loss, it would take what you lost. All right? So if we're in a buy and your take profit is up here, your stop loss is down here. So if the market comes down, it hits your stop loss, takes you out in the loss. All right? Same thing. If it's a sell, for us to make money, the market has to go down, correct?
Yeah.
So our stop loss is basically up here. If it went, instead of it going down, if it went up, it'll come here, hit your stop loss, take you out of the trade, and you live the trade another day. Nothing's 100%. So just make sure when you're using these accounts, you make sure you leverage right. Now, leveraging. Everybody broker should be at 1 to 200 on leverage. So write that down. And if you don't know where that's at, I'll help you. Just hit me up after the calls, and I'll show you where it's at. But your leverage, your account, you should be at 1 to 200 on your leverage. All right? Now, when we're talking about leveraging, remember we talked about that lot number, right? Do not be greedy. All right? Because what's going to happen is you're going to get in a few trades, and you're going to see how easy it is to make money just from plugging in a number on your phone in the first couple of times, and then you're going to be like, okay, crap, I could do this, right? And then you're going to get greedy. You're going to say, well, if I could have made that just by pressing the button, you're going to try to over leverage your account and get greedy. And then when you get greedy, most people, when they get greedy, they tend to lose. They tend to lose money because remember, out of 10 trades, 9 of them you might hit, but that one you lose on could knock you out quite a bit. So here's the thing. You have to write this down. You want to set your weekly, your daily, your weekly, your monthly goals. If your goal is to make $20 extra a day, that's what you need to write down and stick to. If your goal is to make $100 extra a day, write that goal down, stick to it. When you hit your goal, put your phone away from getting in trades and you worry about something else. Don't try to be greedy. I'll give you an example. Last week, I was up almost, what, $4,000, and I was done for the week. And I got greedy, got in a gold trade because it was looking so easy on gold, and I ended up losing $1,600 from my $4,000 profit. Now, it was all profit, so I was good. But just think if I had got in and tried to be greedy, you know, with a large amount, I could have lost the whole profit. You know, so you just have to set your goals, your margins, and be okay with it. All right? Any questions on stop loss?
No. No.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what we're going to do, I'll share my screen really quick, and we're going to go over some numbers. And these numbers, I'm going to show you how to calculate these numbers. It's simple math. Once you understand it and you train your eye to see it, it'll make sense to you. So everybody can see the numbers I just put in my calculator?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so for example, like I said, when you get in the trade, excuse me, you're going to get an entry point number. And I'll show you where this entry point number is going to be also. And the entry point is basically where you enter the trade. Okay? So once you enter that trade and you write down this number, that's where these calculations come in play. So everybody right now, write that number down on your paper where you're taking notes. All right? Now, when we're looking at this number from your entry price, the first thing you do is you disregard the last number. I have some feedback. I can't see. So if you have background noises, just mute your line for a sec. So the first thing you do is you disregard the last number. So in this example, my last number is a what?
4.
Okay. So I'm looking at, so if I train my eyes to look at 25, when I look at this entry point, no matter how short or how long that entry price number is, I disregard my last number, and the next two numbers is what I'm looking at. So as soon as I look at this number, I'm looking at 25. Nothing else but 25. When I do my calculations, then I add all the numbers back. All right, so if we go to our notes on a take profit, our take profit says in a buy, we're going to do what?
Add 10.
Add 10. So 25 plus 10 is what?
35.
35. So then I carry down the numbers, 1.354. And that's my take profit. Everybody see that?
Yep.
Don't say yeah if you don't see it. Help me out. Give me some feedback. Everybody see it, right? Simple math.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Now, that means if our notes in a cell says what? What do we do in a cell?
Subtract 10.
We subtract 10, right? So, first thing we do when we get our entry prices, we do what?
Disregard last number.
So the last number is 4. So if we're in a cell, what will my take profit be?
1.154.
Simple as that. 1.154. 10 pips. Now, 10 pips is going to be a joke to what you'll be able to make in the system. Somebody has some feedback. So 10 pips is going to be a joke to what you'll be able to make in the system. But when you set in your goals, 10 pips is a start. Okay? Now, let me just give you some examples. If, let's say, remember we went back to our lot number, right? And excuse me, Molly, make sure keep a timer. Let me know the timer for when this running out. If the call goes out, just jump back on the CM Zoom link. So Molly, just keep me updated on that. So remember we talked about the lot number, right? The lot number is maximum 10% of your trading balance. So if you had let's say you had $200 in there, right? And your trading balance, and your maximum lot number for 10% was what?
What?
Help
20.
me out. 20 cents, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trading 20 cents on your lot number, every 10 pips you hit is $20. No matter, we all could have different lot numbers, and we all get in the same trade and hit the same margins, but our lot number is where we're going to make this money. Okay? If your lot number was 30 cents, every 10 pips would have been $30. If your lot number was $1, every 10 pips would be $100. If it was 1 cent, every 10 pips would be $1. So you basically multiplying your money when you're talking about this lot number. Okay? So the calculation on 10 pips would be hitting whatever amount, your lot number is, you hitting that dollar amount. So like me, right? And it depends on your trading balance. I'm in 2 trades right now for $1, so if I hit 10 pips on both of them, that's $200. It's simple as that. All right? Now, when we talk about the pips, when we go and swipe trades, you'll see longer take profits. You may be able to hit 100 pips. So most swipe trades, they have about 50 to 100 pips, okay? Now, the same example, if you were trading 50 cents, let's just say you had $500 in there and you was trading 50 cents. That means every 10 pips would be $50, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you was to hit a swipe trade or any trade that hit 100 pips, you would divide 100 by 10, and then you would times 10 by 50. So off of 100 pips, you could make $500 from 50 cents. So the numbers are huge when you hitting them with longer pips. The reason we give 10 pips and dip, because it's a system that Dr. Kathy uses, and she might call a trade and know that you might get 30 to 50 pips, but she want to make sure everybody gets at least 10 pips and then basically dip out, take your money and run. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do another one. So write down that entry point number. Okay, and if we were in a buy, what's the first thing we do after we write this entry point number down?
Disregard the last number.
Disregard the last number, right? So the last number is 6. So what will be my take profit in a buy?
1.24
45.
456.
There you go, 45. So like I say, when I look at that number, short or long, the only thing I'm looking at, really and truly, is at 35. That's what my eyes are trained to look at 35. It's quick math. I can add and subtract 10 all day long. That's the only thing I'm looking at, 35, and all the numbers just follow down. Okay. Now, in a cell, what would it be? Take profit.
1.24256.
There you go. Simple math. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
Now, remember, if we were in a buy, we needed to add 10. So instead of 35, we hit 45 on the pips, right? But let's say our stop loss. Let's say we were using 30 pips for stop loss. So if we're in a buy, that means our stop loss needs to be subtracting 30, right?
Yeah.
So what would my stop loss be in the buy? $1.24056. Everybody see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Simple math, simple math. And if we're in a sell, and our take profit was 1.24256, in a sell we need to add 30 pips, right? So if we add 30 pips to that, what will my stop loss be?
1.246.
There you go. Now keep in mind, you can use whatever stop loss you want to use. Your stop loss is what you're willing to risk. All right. So the same way, you know, if you're in there for 5 cents, every 10 pips will be $5. So if you're using 30 as your stop loss, you're risking $15. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any questions? Anybody? How much time we have left, Molly, on this one?
9:40.
9:40. Okay. We have any questions on this?
Straightforward.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, since we have 9 minutes left on this one here, I'll go ahead and
Sharonda, just get on.
up, Sharonda. All right. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Molly, keep me updated on this time now. I can run through this quick. All right. So this is MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4. Now, if you haven't merged your broker with your MetaTrader 4, message me after the call. I'll make sure, walk you through how to do it. You can message me, Molly, or whoever brought you in. I'm sure they'll understand and be able to help you out. But what these are, when you're looking at this, don't get distracted by those numbers on the right. All you're looking at is the pairs to the left. And you're looking at the currency pairs, money. The first one is Australian dollar versus the US dollar. You know, and that's all. You're just looking at the pairs. So let's just say we was to go in a trade, right? First thing we would do, let's say we're looking at AUD USD, Australian dollar versus the US dollar. So we would tap on it. We would go to new order, right? Now look at my screen. Everybody see, well, first off, you see where it says instant execution, right? Now, that means you're going to get into a trade right now. So if you're in a trade with Dr. Kathy in the morning, she'll tell you it'll be instant execution. If you are using a swipe trade, sometimes it might say instant execution, or sometimes it might say buy limit, sell limit, buy, stop, sell, stop. This is where you go and change whatever you're doing. All right? So first thing we do, and next to your notes on lot number, write down, that's the first thing we do before we enter a trade, is you plug in your lot number. So everybody can see where my lot number is at, right? That black number in the middle. If you need to screenshot that and mark it up, whatever you got to do, that's where it's at. So if my account was $300, what would my maximum lot number be?
30 cents.
30 cents. Everybody see that? Yeah, no, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just say we went into buy. Bam. Press buy. Right? Now, this is the trade here. So you see where it says SL and TP, where it's blank? We need to plug them numbers in. So we're going to go and hold the trade down. Then we're going to go to modify. All right. Now, you guys look to the top. Now, here's the thing. If you have an iPhone, you have to go, you got to write down your entry price from here. If you have an Android, it's a little bit easier. So if you have an iPhone, everybody see where it says AUD USD?
Yeah.
Under that is basically your entry price. So everybody write that entry price down really quick.
You can.
All right, and remember we're in a buy. So then after you write down your entry price, you go to you hold down the trade and you go to modify. All right, and everybody see where my numbers are moving now?
Yeah.
So write this down. On the right, with the green line below it, is where you plug in your take profit. Everybody see that? And to the left, where the red line is where you plug in your stop loss. Make sense? Now, everybody have the entry price number down, and we're in a buy. So what is my take profit? Help me out.
0.75910.
Perfect. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Y'all see how easy it is once you looking at the numbers? It's quick math. All right. And what is my stop loss if you're using 30?
0.550.
610.
There you go, 6-1, because we minus 30.
Okay.
And after you plug in your take profit and your stop loss, you press modify. Now, that trade is locked and loaded. You see where the numbers are showing up now?
Yeah.
So what that is saying that, hey, once that trade, the market hits either your take profit or your stop loss is going to pull you out the trade in a profit if it hits your take profit. If it for some reason hits your stop loss, then it'll take you out in the loss. Everybody see it? So,
David,
go ahead.
question. The stop loss, you take the 30 away from your take profit and not your entry point?
No, you take it away from your entry point. So my entry point was 0.75810. So remember, the first thing we do is disregard the last number, which is a 0.
Right.
So in a buy, it's minus 30, right? 30 to 50. So we're using 30. So 81 minus 30 would be 61.
Check your mutts. Check your mutts.
Check your math.
51.
Oh, that's me.
51.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
I was making sure you was paying attention. Making sure you was paying attention.
All right, be on time.
All right.
All
So
right.
I glad you said that. So everybody see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make me look like I can't count now. I embarrassed. No, I just play.
Good job.
All right, Molly, how much time we got on this one? How much more left?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, so let's just say we got into this trade and it was a mistake. We were supposed to do sell instead of buy, right? All you do is you hold this down, you hold down the trade, and you see where it says close order. You press close order, and then to the bottom it says I'm closing with $12.30 loss. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
I closed it and the trade comes out. All right. Let's run and do one more. Let's do a sell.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why you on up so much pass? And mine's only have couple.
Say it again.
Why you on have so much pass and mine's only have couple? Only have like
That's we can fix that. No problem. I can show you where to go. So what you do is you come over to the first button. I mean, the first button to the left, to the bottom left. You see the arrows going in this opposite direction. You go press that button, and then you see to the right, top right, where you see a plus sign. Everybody see that?
You see it?
Go to plus sign,
yeah.
and it depends on which phone you have. Most phones that you would see ECN. For me, it would have shown Forex Market, and all you do is you tap on them. As you tap on them, it loads it up. So let's just say you was trying to get in the trade and you didn't have it. You would press the plus sign, you would press search, and you would just type in the pair.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions? Yeah? No? Molly, how much time do you have now?
1 minute.
Okay, so what I'll do is we could jump back on the same link when it cuts off, and we could do maybe 2 or 3 more practice trades, so you can see where to plug them in, and then maybe we could get somebody here to maybe share their screen and do the same, so we all could be on the same page. Like I said, we're not leaving nobody behind, but if you lost and you have questions, make sure you ask the questions. Everybody have to understand it. It's simple. Once you can see what you're looking at, it's simple for you to get into a trade and make money off of trades off of Dr. K or the trades we post in the group. It's simple. You just have to know how to plug in these numbers. Now, after you learning how to plug these numbers and you making money that way, you have to learn the skill set. You don't just want to just sit back and not learn. Be able to go and follow up on IML Academy. or follow up on IML TV, where you can basically watch some of the master traders and their techniques on what they're doing. So you have to find time to learn the skill, because once you learn it, nobody can